Previously on Twin Portals. The Silver Waves of Justice bluffed, stealthed, and battled their way through the secret base of their nemesis, Rowan Crooks and his Jolly Gents. At the center of the floating fortress, they discovered a spinning engine fueled by countless souls which kept the whole operation afloat. After winning over the hearts and minds of some of the Jolly Gents, SWOJ came face to face with the foe Crooks himself, and a massive battle erupted between free-thinking gents, SWOJ, and the minions of Crooks. With bravery, Lark's a little dinky, and a lot of damage rolls, SWOJ disrupted the magic, keeping the island afloat, and shattered the fortress, leading to a plummeting showdown with Crooks. But when the dust settled, our heroes prevailed, destroying the false Rowan Crooks and drifting gently down upon the fortress wreckage. Scoot, Ilka, Lark, and Zay have succeeded. The Shadowfell is saved. There's nothing left but to count the loot and top off our 401 Zays. Put on your white gloves, open your handbooks to Chapter 5, and unfurl your spreadsheet scrolls for this totally business simulator episode of Twin Portals.
All right, you guys, you ready to play some D&D?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're standing in the rubble of Zentil Keep. There's clouds of dust settling down. The air is tinged with a scent of victory and dirt and like a faint odor of onions that still hasn't been washed off from the four of you.
Scoot.
You all actually smell wretched, but you know what? Nobody's worried about it. So
It sounds like a cologne at this point. Victory, dirt, and onions.
could be.
I've probably worn that before.
What are you all doing right now as you pick through the rubble?
I'm definitely wiping off my blades.
Okay.
Because I've got Manchun still on top of him, right? You just kind of...
So what are you doing with his corpse? Like just kind of...
I'm not filleting him. I'm just trying to clean off my blades.
Yeah. I meant like wiping it off on a rock, not like...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
just anything around.
Okay.
And, any other commotion in the area, or are we all alone?
Well, there are a few other Jolly Gents that are picking their way out of the rubble right now. You can't tell if they're friend or foe. They all look pretty woozy, as if a curtain has been lifted from their eyes.
Oh, we like
They're looking around confusedly. Maybe about 100 feet away, you hear a and like a massive piece of wall, like 20 feet wide, 10 feet high, gets lifted up over the head of little Joan, chucked over to the side. She dusts herself off.
Wow, Scoot, did you see how strong she looks?
I didn't see anything.
What a beast.
I think it's... No.
You're looking the other way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Somebody fired a levitation spell over there.
I was plucking my sunblade out of the ribs of Foro somewhere in there and cleaning it.
Gross.
Deactivating it.
Yeah.
It's made of fire, so like the cleaning is just on the hilt.
Oh, great. It
Yeah.
just scorches off
You
all
just
the
turn it
blood
off.
that was
Yeah,
on him.
it's like a
Amazing.
lightsaber.
That's effective.
Yeah. The necklace around Zay's neck has the voice of your dragon friend Zelipharn, who's just been going off this whole time about how proud he is of you guys, how happy he is to see you all here. He's just so animated, like, oh my god, the adventures we're gonna have, you guys, when you come and get me. Oh, it's gonna be so great. I can't wait. Anyway, yeah. So having that soul stone's gonna help. Where is it? You guys got it?
I have it. We'll bring it to you. You're at the Radiant Citadel?
And his soul is in it.
Wait, a soul stone? Are you talking about the
Soul
Hungering
Stone.
Shard? Are
I
you
have the
talking about...
Hungering Shard. Oh, no.
No. I heard that you guys had a soul stone you're gonna use to capture Crooks.
We
Oh,
did?
We did do that. There was a whole adventure about it.
Oh, no, I forgot about that.
Well, that's probably gonna be okay. And as he starts to talk, you.
That's fine.
You all, his voice starts to fade from your ears, and there's this kind of like dull chill that creeps into your shoulders, the four of you, as like the sound and your vision even starts to kind of dim all around you. And you hear Zelipharn faintly saying, "You guys okay?"
Things are getting dim.
What? No, they're not.
Is there an eclipse
I mean,
there?
it's the Shadowfell, but
How close are we to the corpse?
it kind of feels like you're falling asleep. He's right by Scoot.
Does he look dead?
Super
Not-
dead, yeah, like in pieces. You all hear a voice in your head that sounds familiar, like the other Manchun, the one you just fought, saying, "No body is so suitable for possession as the recently resurrected." I'd like everybody to make charisma saving throws, please.
No. We should have left him alive, guys. What you got there, buddy?
That's a nat 20 for me.
Good start, Lark.
18 for Zay.
13 for Ilka.
15 for Scoot.
Okay. All four of you black out
Wait,
You're unconscious.
Okay.
That's a good result.
Lark, you still hear Zelifarn's voice in your ear in the darkness, being like, "Oh my God, guys, get up! Get up! What's going on? Are you guys okay? I can't tell if you have a pulse or not. Somebody!"
Does it make a difference if I have a +2 modifier to my charisma? Okay, all right.
No. And then you all snap awake, and you are somewhere you did not expect. You are aboard a boat in the ocean.
Yay!
It's a beautiful day.
Yay!
Yeah, it's a slightly purple-tinged boat. You recognize it immediately.
It's a sea plum.
Scoot. It's the Sea Plum, your old home.
We're all on the sea plum.
Wait, didn't it crash?
Yeah, the
Isn't
sea
it at
plum-
the bottom of the
The
ocean?
sea plum sank, Scoot.
We're good.
Right. The crew is all there.
Crew's
Leah's
here.
there with Pog Waggletop by the helm.
Leah, Pog,
Barking orders.
barking orders.
Wait a minute. I
Yeah.
think Pog's dead.
Nope. It's right there.
think he is.
Hi, Pog.
Do we hear any sea shanties?
Yes.
Amazing.
See?
What do you do with the drunken sailor? I mean,
Oh, you
that
did.
mean?
I start playing along,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah. What do you all do? How do you react to this?
I was unconscious not a whole lot long ago.
True.
So,
Surprisingly, all your wounds are gone.
oh,
I should mention that. You feel great. The sunshine, the sea breeze. You're out in the middle of the ocean, so it's just a gorgeous day.
y'all, I feel amazing. I'm going to play some music and enjoy our time on the boat here.
I myself have messed off on a boat before, just like screwing around and stuff. I know that I've messed up. I've drank too much and I should be working. So I look for the job that's not being filled and I do it.
Okay, so like stringing the lines,
Stringing
tightening
line,
the sails,
scrubbing decks,
Sure.
whatever needs to be done.
Sure.
Scoot, wherever.
And the other sailors like join in with you, and they're happy to see you. They pat you on the back like
Yeah.
your old friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a thing or two about waking up places unexpected where you weren't expecting to be.
Mhm.
So I start to look like, do I still have my necklace? Do I still have my pouches?
Yeah, you have all the stuff you had before you passed out.
The hungering shard.
No, not that.
No
I
hungering shark.
run up to Lark and I say, the shard is missing. The shard is missing.
Something weird is happening.
What, Lark?
Who said that?
It's me, Zelifarn.
Oh, is
You
he
guys
talking
do not
from
hear that, but Lark, you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Zelifarn, we're on the sea plum which sank, and
What?
Pog Waggletop is here, and he's dead.
Dude, you're right here next to me, and you're passed out.
I think we're all in some kind of waking dream.
Oh my gosh.
What should we do?
I don't know. I wish I could help you, but I'm stuck in this necklace. Just be your awesome selves, I guess.
Oh no!
Lark, you look distracted. What's happening?
I was talking to Zelifarn. We're all in some kind of waking dream.
Oh.
At least that's my theory. He didn't verify, but he said that we're
Your
all
eyes
there.
are moving around in your eyelids like you're in some kind of a waking dream.
Oh, he now has confirmed.
Oh, if this is a dream, then I should be able to fly. And I start jumping.
Roll wisdom.
Try to.
Uh-oh.
It's one of those things where you know you're dreaming, so you can't actually do the thing
Exactly.
that you think you should do.
Yep.
Oh, though I have a +8, so 12.
You're just jumping.
Sweet.
Clunk, clunk.
Is that a saving throw?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways.
Yes.
That's wisdom. All right. Well, what about you, Ilko?
I'm hanging
Playing
by my
the music?
knees off the mast, playing beautiful, beautiful sea shanties like the Zellerman.
Is it coming?
Any day now.
You
Soon.
gotta find the whale.
Yeah.
Ahead of Ilka, you're the first to see in the distance. Coming at you rapidly is some kind of a storm at sea, like dark clouds, lightning crackling in the distance.
Hurricane
And
a blowing.
You got maybe like half a minute until it gets here. It's just like, where the hell did this storm come from?
Batten the hatches.
Yarr, yarr, yarr. Everybody starts to get to it.
Close those little holes on the side.
Which one?
Portholes.
Which one,
That's
Scoot?
the technical term.
Not portholes. Not
I
the
start
starboard
playing the
holes. Ah, okay.
Tempest
Oh,
frantically.
nice.
Any other commotion? Did anybody else notice the storm?
Everybody's noticing
Okay.
on the ship. Yeah,
All right.
it's already like almost upon you. You hear a boom and a crack.
Okay.
I guess maybe the crack first and then the boom.
I look for something to hold on to.
Yeah, and the storm hits you all like a wave. Are you bracing yourselves, everybody? I assume.
Yeah.
The ship rocks in the water. Everyone's shouting like, "Where did this come from? Must be magic. It's too sudden.
It's all a dream anyway. It doesn't matter.
We got a crazy person on board. Scoot, tie him down."
I start tying him down.
Hey!
Yeah.
Where?
On his hands.
But I mean, like to like one of the masts or like.
No, his hands to each other.
Oh, okay. Front or back?
Probably front.
Okay.
I'm not doing a great job on this. I'm just like, Yeah, it's my buddy. He's a scamp. He gets in these moods sometimes.
What is happening?
It's fine. We're having fun.
Okay.
You're gonna go to the brig for a little bit, and then I'll go to the brig for a little bit. We'll take turns.
Some of the crew are like starting to run below the deck. However, there's a crack of lightning right next to the ship, and you hear like a weird sobbing sound, Scoot, in the lightning.
In the lightning?
Yeah, like as if someone's like mourning something awful that's happening. And vaguely in the distance, if you look, you see what looks like just floating in the air, shimmering in the winds, like maybe a funeral of some kind, like someone being buried in the ground.
That's really weird.
It is really weird.
Definitely take it easier on. I'm like, I start to undo the wrap a little bit and just kind of get like, what is happening here? I've never seen this on the ocean before.
Okay, anybody who's helping steer the ship or keep it steady, roll Constitution or Dexterity. Or Lark, if you want to get out of your bindings, you can also roll Dexterity.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Okay, great.
It's a pretty low DC. I didn't do a very good job.
9.
Plus, I had one eye closed.
There's another crash of lightning, and in the distance, Scoot, you see the inside of the Short Rest Tavern. However, it looks dusty, and you see yourself in there just alone, just scrubbing the bar.
I don't like that.
Yep.
I want this to end now. Can we go back to shore?
Do any of us see the funeral, or is this a Scoot thing?
You do if you're paying attention, and if Scoot, you're drawing attention to it, or do you just keep it to yourself?
Oh, I'm definitely noticing, like just kind of staring at it and just, what is going on with all that?
So he might notice it first, but you guys start to see this too. And there are other flashes of kind of morose situations, scenes of loneliness, scenes of loss in this storm all around you whenever lightning cracks down.
I don't like this.
Whenever Scoot gets distracted, say, starts to undo the knots that he's been doing on Lark's
Okay.
wrist.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I have not noticed any of the sad things because I've been trying to undo the knot, and each time I pull a thread, it gets tighter. So, like, I've been somehow making it worse.
It's one of those sailor's knots.
Yeah.
Like you just pulled the wrong side of it.
I am engrossed in each new scene, and I'm playing increasingly morose music, but it's on a concertina, so it's like a polka version of Johnny Cash's Hurt.
Oh.
Wow. Appropriate.
I don't know how to feel about this.
I kind of want to hear that now.
I'll see what I can
Sounds
do.
great. All right. Well, Scoot, roll Constitution for me, please. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is 8.
8.
That's my die. You should probably use... No, I'm okay.
Scoot, you are knocked off your feet as a massive, like, kraken-like octopus tentacle reaches over the bow of the ship and smashes into you. So you like, smash into the captain's cabin in the back of the ship.
Yeah,
And
well-
you take... we'll see. Just 3 damage.
All right. I'll accept that. That seems like a pretty light outcome.
Yeah.
And as that hits you, you hear pealing laughter outside, and it sounds familiar. It sounds like the laughter of Rowan Crooks, especially in his last moments before your fight.
Okay, that snapped me back too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 more tentacles start to like leer over the ship, one in the front, one in the back, kind of like wrapping around it.
We have our gear.
You do.
except the hungering shard.
But which
Right.
means we may still have a soul stone. Somebody?
I
Who
totally
picked
don't
it up?
remember.
You do not. I think Ilka has it, but you
Okay.
don't.
We don't have the... Okay.
I have it back in my lifeless body that's lying there now, but I don't think I have it in the pirate realm.
Hey, before we went into the stream, did anybody write down what Rowan said? What the Rowan voice said? Something about the formerly deceased? No, nobody. All
Nobody's
right.
so suitable for resurrection as the recently deceased, recently resurrected.
Yeah, I think he's trying to take one of us.
Or all of us.
recently resurrected. That's just me.
Didn't we all
Oh
just-
yeah. Okay. All right. We all. Well, but we were brought. You know what? Doesn't matter. All right.
Thank you.
Looks like counting on his fingers, tentacles dragging across the ship. Next
I
to
would
him.
like to start making calamari up front if possible.
Okay, make an attack roll, Scoot.
Okay, I'll try you again. 20.
Okay.
Nat 20, crit.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Oh, boy. 5 and 9. So, am I really counting all this?
I would like to see you do it since you're good at that.
5. Okay, so that was 5 slashing. I'm sorry, everybody. 12 slashing and 9 fire, and then 6 more slashing and 2 more fire, and because it's a triple crit.
Okay.
Wait, no,
All right.
you wanted this, and then 8 more slashing, and then
Wait, are you
that's
adding this up?
7 more
You're just
fire.
making this up.
No,
That's like 8
I'm
different sources.
I'm rolling those. Those were all real. I got
Got it,
crit.
got it.
I got triple, and that was
Yep.
attack 1.
Yep.
Crit.
Oh no!
Did you all see that thing tilt?
If he would like to hold this action for when we wake up.
All right, Scoot.
I can.
So you can you sever one of the tentacles off with your first attack, and you can move to one of the other ones on the sides of the ship.
Yeah.
To hack that one off too.
Other one, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 9 plus another 7, so 16 slashing and 7 fire, plus 8 slashing, plus
Level 8 characters, everybody.
8 fire, plus 2 slashing. Come on, and 10 fire.
So how much is that?
44 was the first.
Nice.
44 was the second.
Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, you sever the other one too, and the moment that you sever it, there's this voice that's trying to like get into your head, Scoot, saying things like "You'll always be alone," "You're not strong enough," and "You never will be." But then you sever 2 of these tentacles like it's nothing, like a knife through butter, like through warm butter, and you all black out again. The storm just ends. You hear Zelephar and Lark saying, "Lark, your eyes stop moving." What?
We blacked out in our blackout somehow.
What? Oh my God! It's like that movie's Inception.
I was gonna say.
Have to go deeper.
This is like Inception at Carmody's.
And you all wake up. You all wake up to the sound of rah, rah, rah. A huge crowd cheering. And you see it's nighttime. A full moon is in the sky. And ahead of you, you're on a stage, and ahead of you is just a sea of dancing lights in all colors. And below the dancing lights is a crowd cheering, like for a concert, as if you guys are on the stage delivering a concert. Looking around, you realize that this is the Field of Glory from Waterdeep, like the main Coliseum of Waterdeep. It's converted into a battle of the bands. There's a big banner over the top that says the Harmonic Convergence, Waterdeep Battle of the Bands. And it also says quarterfinal round.
What?
What's your band name?
Nonsensical purple.
No. What?
Purple?
High impedance air gap.
Thank you. I forgot about that one.
High impedance air gap.
Inside joke, everybody.
Inside joke. Thank you. Okay. Well, you're up against the Dirges. You see them over there. They're this kind of like glam emo looking group, tuning their instruments and staring out across at you. There's a clock under the tournament ladder, saying that you're playing in 5 minutes at the same time as each other. It's a play off.
Amp versus amp.
Amp versus amp. So behind you are any instruments you could possibly want, as well as like pyrotechnics, magical implements. You guys have a little bit of time to prep a show before you're up. What would you like to do?
I select the electric bassoon.
Excellent.
Wait a minute.
Electric.
Yes.
Fantasy electricity.
Fantasy electric
There's
bassoon.
definitely electric magic in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Like a lightning bassoon, sort of.
You know it.
Cool.
Ilka, what should I get? I don't know how to play any of these.
You want something really flashy then, like cymbals or timpani.
Are there cymbals or a timpani back there?
Yes.
Yeah, big, shiny crash cymbals.
Yeah, I'll go grab cymbals.
Great. Yeah, they're big ones, like for arena this size, shh. Everyone hear it.
Maybe we can put fairy fire on them or something to make them sparkly.
Done.
Amazing.
What color?
Bright purple.
Purple. Is it always purple?
No.
Okay. Bright purple glowing glitter symbols, Lark.
Amazing.
Eyes are towards you. Zay and Scoot. What about you?
I'm a backup dancer, so my plan is to shift between various forms.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Scoot.
Tuba. Nailed it.
There is one.
Notes 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm. So you're like the bass. Yeah.
That's all you need.
So the electric bassoon's the melody.
Yeah, you know it.
Got it.
I hope so.
Screaming, wailing. This is my axe.
All right. And after a couple minutes, you guys have any other prep you want to do?
Do you want to teach me another note?
Oh yeah, first finger.
Got it.
It's an F or a B flat, whichever one you need.
There's a lot of words you just said there, Beth.
Fab. Just remember
Tighten
fab.
your lip and speed up your airflow, and it'll jump up to the F.
Okay. Tight lip, airflow.
Everybody roll performance checks, please.
I'm using tight lip airflow. Can
Yes.
I go wrong?
Well, you're part of high impedance air gaps. That's appropriate.
Okay. Performance.
Oh my God, that is tiny. What is that?
Uh-oh.
Fitting.
11, but then I shift and perhaps am more impressive.
Perhaps.
I rolled note 2.
Okay. 2 with nothing.
Yeah.
A 2 is a 2.
2's a 2, man. Gets it done.
19 for Lark.
10 for Ilka.
10. Okay, so this first song is a battle for sure. The other band, when they start playing, it's this really I don't care about anything. And the audience, you see them while you guys are doing your song, which I assume you're all improvising together.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't have a theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just playing the cymbals.
What's
and-
your song called?
We care about everything.
Yeah.
That one.
We care about everything. All right.
Everything is awesome.
All right. The crowd seems to be turning against you so much that they're all like turning kind of zombie-like, as if the lyrics of your opposing musicians are affecting them and kind of just making them glaze over and sort of like turn towards the other band and just kind of zombie-like step in place. Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve?
I mean, I played the cymbals really well.
You did.
How would you do that to get the
No,
crowd's
I'm
attention?
saying I did. I rolled a 19.
That's good, but the
Yeah.
rest of your band is not like congealing around you, unless you do something spectacular.
This feels like it needs a stage dive. I mean, we got to up the ante, make it really impressive.
Okay,
I do it with the tuba.
Yeah.
sounds
Holy
dangerous.
smoke.
I rage, I run, I jump with the tuba, but I go back first, hoping they'll catch me.
I'm going to throw dancing lights as you do this to illuminate you in like a neon green.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no security, so they're like right there. Roll acrobatics.
All right. Don't suppose you'll let me do athletics instead. Nice guy would. 20, dirty.
Okay, yeah, Scoot, you like walk across the audience with your tuba. They are so enraptured. You're raging the whole time, so what does that look like rage tuba?
Every time I have to, like every 6 seconds, I pinch myself.
Whoa.
It's an attack and damage all at the same time.
Okay, we'll say you're out there for like 10 rounds until the song ends, so
Yeah,
that'd be
that's a
about
minute.
10 damage.
That's a minute. Oh, all right.
We'll roll with it.
5.
And don't push that.
5.
That's a good trick. 5.
I'm raging. It's halved.
No, but it's 2 damage halved already. I was doing it for you, so.
Don't do math for me.
What's your strength modifier, Scott? Should we get into this a little bit?
Well, if it's a save, 7.
No, don't worry about it. So the song ends, and the audience is back around to your side after Scoot does his walk around. So you have another few minutes until the next band, the semifinals of the show. They're called Ghouls Night Out. If you don't know much about them. Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve?
Do they just want to have fun?
Probably. The audience is getting kind of rowdy.
All right, y'all. We got a couple minutes. Let's scale the scaffolding. I'm going to feather fall us. We're going to drift down to open our next number.
Nice.
Cool.
What are we going to play?
Victory, Dirt, and Onions.
Oh, nice.
What's the style of that song? Like,
It's kind of like Telstar from the... Okay, that's me. So it was a rock instrumental classic.
right on.
Da 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 da.
Victory,
Yeah.
rock, and onions.
Dirt
Dirt
and onions. Yeah, drifting from the sky.
Should I
Okay.
do anything special with the cymbals or just try to hit the end of the...
So you'll be floating with Featherfall. So I just want you doing like rolling backflips in the air and hit the cymbals each time your face shows.
Nice. Okay, got it.
Ilka?
Yeah.
If I play the tuba upside down, will I go up in the air?
I don't think even your breath strength
All
is
right.
that strong. You should be good.
And I'll use Druidcraft and Mold Earth to represent the victory, the dirt. And
Oh, nice.
And the onion.
the smell of the onions wafting.
Do you like throw it up in the air or like just sculpt stuff, kind of?
Yeah, as we say the various words.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to save
Yeah.
the energy on the smell. I think I might still have that covered from 2 episodes
But this
ago.
is going to be like green, like spring green onions.
Ooh,
like,
nice.
Like
a pleasant
chives.
Scallions.
Chives, yes. Chivy.
Okay.
onion, yeah.
This is not something the audience has never seen before, so roll performance again with advantage this time, please.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It's the yummiest onions you ever did smell.
Like lightly fried. Yeah. What you got?
24.
Jeez.
Take it.
15.
Nice.
22.
Okay.
17.
Okay, the other band rolled a 2 and a 1.
Good.
So they're
Why
rocking.
did we try so hard?
I know. They're like, the other band's like, we don't need anybody. We can tear this whole place down. And the audience is not even looking at them or listening to them. They're just basking in the glow of what you guys have cooking here. And as you land gently on the ground, you finish your set
I play a final note.
and you move on. What's the final note?
E flat.
Okay. All right. And you move on to the finals.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're so good.
The last band is called Crooked.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
One word titles, they're dangerous.
Also has crook in the title.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I didn't even put that together.
Yeah.
Zelfrine's like, wait, guys, I didn't know you're so good at music.
Yeah, neither did we.
Zellifarn, I'm a famous bar.
Can't even- You can hear Lark's cymbal playing.
I'm
singing.
telling them what Zelifarn says.
Okay.
I'll relay messages.
Okay.
Ilka's a famous bard, but the rest of us don't know what we're doing.
I more meant you guys, like you three.
I figured.
I assumed with Ilka.
Yeah.
Great. Keep it up, guys.
She's been training us secretly every
Seems
night.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, last show. What are you doing?
Every time you ask that, I look at Ilka.
Sobbing in the lightning. Sobbing in the lightning.
Is that the name of
Yep.
the song or what you're literally doing?
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to come out as like a goth act.
Sick.
Very Zevanescence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sobbing in the lightning.
What's your like display to accompany that? Because that kind of music needs something visual as well.
Black and white monochrome costumes and as much eyeliner as we can scrape together. Like,
Well, there are pads and pads of it back there and mascara. Yeah.
great.
okay.
We're 4 gloomy little raccoons.
With a tuba and some cymbals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a concertina.
It starts to
electric
rain
bassoon.
for some reason
Yep.
around you. Yeah. And as the water pelts you guys in your makeup, it starts to stain and streak down your faces. You guys do it too? Zay and Scoot?
Mm-hmm.
Same deal?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Of course.
Okay, great. Your dolphin too?
Yeah.
Great.
Little, but it's rainbow like stuff coming out the eyes, eyeshadow.
Oh,
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it still gets the same effect.
Okay.
It's really nice.
Okay. The audience gets quiet. The lights, the dancing lights dim, and you hear a lute start to pick away, some kind of beautiful like Stairway to Heaven type piece on the far side. And the lyrics are something about like we're making this all up. You guys don't have any plan. You're just lucky.
Oh, damn it. They're on to us.
Roll performance, please.
Your numbers always seem
You're just
so
screwing with the world and
tiny.
hoping for the best.
Crit number 3.
Jeez, man.
What is going on
Second
over
act is
there?
going to be awful for
You know what? This is a Dice Envy die, too. It's got the logo right up
Oh.
front.
Thank you,
Nice
Dice
shout
Envy.
14.
14? Nat 20?
19.
19.
9.
D.
Plus anything?
No, that's
Alright.
with the plus.
All right.
Wait, did you roll with it? Oh, no, we didn't have
We didn't get it
advantage
this time. I didn't need it last
wasn't
time. They were
Creative.
both great.
Wasn't creative enough.
All right. The band seems, the audience seems split. Like they're jamming to what you guys have going on. It's very powerful. The lightning is really impressive. People are kind of like backing up from the stage because they don't want to get hit. And some people are just like really into it, like trying to climb up on the stage. Do you let them, or do you like try to keep people away from you? Like how chaotic do you want this to be?
I think with my 20, I probably would head to the lip of the stage and probably encourage it around me. Like just not trying to get them to go anywhere else.
So what does that look like? Like how do you encourage people to get around you?
Well, they're coming up anyways, right? Of their own volition. So I'm just kind of interacting with them
Like front and center,
individually.
just like okay.
Just trying to hog the attention or at least draw some of it. Like a tank might do if we had a tank in the group.
Nice music tank.
Yeah.
Great.
Music tank.
The other half of the audience though is walking towards this lone musician, the Crooked, and you start to hear a melody playing from somewhere distant, Ilka especially, that it's not coming from Crooks or whoever this person is who seems like Crooks.
Is it 7 descending minor thirds?
Like the DSE ray, or what is that?
The thing we heard like 20 up. Yeah, that
No,
one.
it's not. It's actually it's a song on a concertina.
What?
Not your concertina, but like a different one that you hear like in the distance behind it, like the sound of ravens gronking, like.
What kind of ravens do you have in your area?
I mean, the music part is not coming from ravens to be
Okay.
specific. It could be.
So it's not my concertina, but do I recognize the voice of it?
Roll. You know, I think we might have established that you actually like have some kind of musical connection to the Raven Queen already.
Oh, to the Raven Queen.
Yeah. So yeah, roll history, we'll say.
I'm done with that die. I'm absolutely done with it. 9 again.
All you know, you recognize the melody as an old song that is called Farewell and Hello Mother. So, whatever that means to you. The audience is still split though. It's a neck and neck performance at this point.
I transform into a giant owl
Okay.
and fly over to the opposite stage and just try to take. Oh, owls don't have very impressive fecal excrement things.
They kind of do. They drop bombs.
Yeah, right on him. That's my plan.
Whoa.
Sick. Make a dexterity based attack roll, please.
What? Why?
Like a thrown action.
Okay.
Thrown.
12.
Yeah, you miss. It goes wide, and like rabbit bones splat on the ground.
Yeah.
It's part of the transformation. Yeah.
I see that Ilka's having trouble with the lightning bassoon, and so I take out a flashbang and I throw it down so that there's an explosion on stage, and I go into a cymbal solo.
Lark, roll performance, please.
Oh man, this is gonna be great.
Anybody gonna help him?
Is there any percussion up there?
Well, I have cymbals.
I mean, anything with drums? Anything that would need?
Oh,
Drum?
there's stuff behind you. Yeah.
You want to resolve yours? What was your?
I
Roll?
have a 19.
That's good.
I'm going to be newly inspired by his show of support and throw out yet another electric bassoon solo.
Okay, great.
To
Wait,
pair
so
with
wait, are
it.
you soloing together?
Well, after I see that she's ready, I end my solo with one final clash of the cymbals, and then nod to her like I throw the solo. I think that's how that works.
Yep.
Nice. It's like the credits.
I'll
so
fly over and like act like wings behind her.
like billowing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Roll performance, please. Lark and Ilka. Or did you already?
I did
You got
19.
Yeah.
21.
21. Yeah. So that'll do it. So the audience is turned towards you. They're just jamming. They're grooving. They don't like that this other guy on the other side of the stage is dealing with rabbit bones with his feet while he's trying to play. And you hear one last gronk, Ilka, before you all black out again one more time. And then you wake up in a sewer. A dank, dark, wet sewer. You recognize it looks like the water-deep sewer system. Behind you are several jolly gents, at least like 20 of them. And as you look down and look at each other, you realize that you're all wearing the outfits of 4 of the jolly gents.
Oh, nice.
Specifically, Lark, you're dressed up like Rowan Crooks. Ilka, you're dressed up like 16-string Jack. Zay, you're like Friar Truck. And Scoot, you are like Little Joan.
I figured. Saw that coming.
So I'm no longer an owl.
No, not at this point. Nope. They seem to be following you, and you realize, I guess, Lark, roll knowledge. Intelligence.
You love that 4E rule.
3.
So I mean, it's going to be 23.
23. Yeah, so you recognize this scene immediately, Lark. This is the famous attack on the Xanathar that Rowan Crooks and the Jolly Gents staged, and successfully. They took him down. Like the people that are behind you are all the ones from that issue of the comic. Ahead of you, you see a couple of bugbear guards kind of walk by at an intersection of the sewers. It seems like all the Jolly Gents are watching you for direction. Like Anne Jane flip-flaps behind you and she whispers, I really hope Rowan acts like a wise leader today.
Okay, in the issue where they take down the Xanathar, what did Rowan Crooks do?
He just did a bunch of dashing heroics the whole way through.
All right, hey, we're taking down the Xanathar, everyone. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I take out my. Do I have my same weapons?
Mhm.
Do I have
You
my
do.
rapier?
Yep.
I take out my rapier and dash towards the Xanathar. I wonder if we die in the dream if we die for real. Is that how it worked in Inception? It was.
I think it does, yeah.
Somebody
But we
called-
don't die
Is-
because we made it.
Is 16-string Jack a bard?
Yes.
Great.
Yep. He's got a ghostly band that accompanies him when he plays.
Did you say I was Friar Truck?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I got my mace.
Sure. Yeah.
For
if you're like really
justice.
channeling. Yeah.
The truck.
Yep.
And I'm assuming Little Joan just has the same stats as me, so that's easy.
Yep.
Nice.
100%. You got it.
Beautiful.
So, the Jolly Gents move with you, and you take out the bugbear guards. You got to go like past them to keep going into the lair.
No, I don't. What happened in the issue where they're bugbear guards?
It's diverging a bit at this point. You're not
Yeah.
sure if this matches specifically the plot
Feels
of the
different.
comic book, just the setting.
Hey, are you guys guards for the Xanathar?
What? Oh my God! There's like 20 Jolly Gents. Quick, get the and the other Jolly Gents spring into action behind you guys, and like throw nets and slings and tie them down and knock them out immediately, within like one round.
Nice work, gents.
Thanks, boss. You're the best.
So inspiring.
Yep.
For justice.
And they all shout for justice quietly.
Quietly. Yeah, and then we gallantly but quietly tiptoe towards the Xanathar's lair, I guess.
Okay, roll stealth.
Everybody?
Everybody, if you're being stealthy.
I would like to be.
Okay.
25 for Lark.
17.
16.
5.
Okay. Friar Truck, as is expected, is not super stealthy. He's wearing chainmail. However, you get around a couple corners, you're making your way lower and lower and deeper into the sewers. When you come upon a hallway ahead of you that seems to be booby-trapped, it's very obvious. There are crisscrossing, there's a network of crisscrossing fine green lasers extending about 50 feet across the hallway. There's no other way forward than through or under or around these lasers. It's cobblestone sewer pipe otherwise. You can't really see what they're being emitted by. It's something lodged in the cobbles of the pipe.
Antediluvian Jake, what should we do about these lasers?
I was hoping you would know, boss.
Was that what Antediluvian Jake really said?
No, he says, I was hoping that you would come up with a plan equivalent to your wisdom, my ebullient friend. I'm not sure.
Sure. Let's see, what do I have here? I'm going to take something that I have that is disposable. Let's see. I've got just like a little python. That's all. I'm going to take a little python and stick it in one of the lasers and see what happens.
Immediately, it disintegrates into ash in front of you.
Oh, they're all disintegration beams?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
All right, Roland, show us how it's done.
Rowan starts to Lark/Rowan slowly is stepping to the back of the group.
Just getting sweatier and sweatier.
Do we have anything metallic or reflective?
Probably. Yeah, you got all your stuff.
Cool. I'm going to fish in my pocket and pull out a coin.
Okay.
And delicately, deftly insert it in front of the beam.
Again.
It just disintegrates.
Yep, to ash.
Well, that was what I had.
Okay.
Well, I guess we can't defeat the Xanathar. Let's go, everybody.
You said this was the only path in.
Did I?
My leader.
There must be some other path. Maybe.
We know full well this is it.
Do we see a control panel or anything that might deactivate these lasers?
Roll investigation, Ilka.
Doing it. Maybe.
Could I also start checking for loose cobblestones and the whatnot?
Sure, yeah. You can roll investigation too.
15.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You see that at the end of this hallway there is a doorway. Clearly, it is slightly ajar, but you don't see any deactivate disintegration rays button next to it.
That's what I was looking for too.
Breaker box.
Yeah.
This room has an array of lasers in our way,
Yes.
in our path. Zay molds earth underneath them, trying to remove a 5-foot hole underneath the first part.
It's worked stone, so mold earth is not going to cut it here.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to smash one.
One of the disintegration rays?
Yeah, just whatever the source is. I'm going to...
Oh, okay.
Whatever biggest hammeristy looking thing.
You don't want to get
around.
your axe or your hammer in the
No,
laser just next to it.
I want to come at it at an angle where I'm smashing the source.
Okay.
Even though
you got a few crits, Scoot. Why don't you roll again?
All right.
Roll strength.
That's not a crit.
Yeah.
That would be it would be like a 12.
It seems like all the cobbles in this hallway were actually replaced with really high density stone of some kind.
Oh.
As if to prevent people from dislodging the laser beams.
Yeah. I got that now.
Yep.
I learned that.
Yep.
That was the thing I learned.
Your arm is shaking still a little bit.
Pins and needles.
A little bit.
Hey, Friar Truck, are you able to shape and turn into animals?
Friar Truck tries to transform into a raven.
Okay. You do. Whoosh. Raven form.
I fly over to the door that's ajar and stick my little head around to see what I see.
Roll acrobatics.
17.
17. Yeah, you get through. No problem. You weave your way through the lasers. And ahead of you, through the doorway, you can see it's like a very pitch black room. You can't even tell how big it is. It's just this huge black void. It's kind of spooky.
Can we see that
It echoes.
Can we see that it's black from how far back we are?
Not unless Zay opens the door, which you could do. I mean, yeah, you just see darkness up ahead, Ilka, through the door.
Okay, can I send my dancing lights down there to illuminate it?
Sure.
Great.
Ahead of you, you see it's just a big stone room, flat stone. No sign of anything in there except for like worked cobbles. Just it keeps on going and going and going. Mines of Moria style.
With no way to make the lasers go away.
Not that you can see. No.
All right, Scoot just starts making his way down very, very slowly, very carefully, trying to navigate the lasers.
Okay, roll acrobatics, Scoot.
16, it's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, so you do the Le Chiffre thing, and that's Ocean's 12, I think.
Okay.
I
I knew that picture, but not the name.
Yep, and you weave your way through the disintegration lasers. Scoot makes it to the other side unscathed.
Yay!
Whoa.
Bye.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Bye.
I
Scoot
would
and Zay are over.
I would very casually carefully like to continue the looking for a secret thing. Just maybe there's a fuse box on this side.
Okay. You don't find one.
Okay.
There isn't one. A
All right.
deactivate button.
All right, I tried.
All right,
and Lark.
gents, you've all seen how Scoot showed you how to do it. Go ahead. I send all the NPCs ahead.
Little Joan, please.
They all make it through.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
So obviously, having watched them all, I feel like we know where all the pitfalls are.
Yeah,
and
we
just
get
gonna
to roll
crush
with
it.
advantage now.
That's fair. I'll allow it. Yep.
Yeah.
You've seen the iterations.
Good thing.
What are we rolling? Is this
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
I might live.
It only took me a 20.
17.
You make it. Yep.
It's like it's specifically created to be Lark's nightmare. All right, he thinks he like takes a couple steps and then steps back, steps forward.
Lark, do you want me to come back and show you how?
Yes. So there's a 2. And this is a 16. And acrobatics is my expertise, so that is a 26.
Excellent. Lark,
Barely makes it.
describe how you do it.
So nervously, like sweat dripping from every part of my body, like quivering with terror.
Sweat fizzles on the lasers around you.
I was going to ask.
Yeah. Smells like onions.
Yay.
A little PTSD there.
Yep.
We're set.
Yep. But you made it through. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
What's in the next section of tunnel?
Who's going ahead first?
Scoot.
Everybody or just Scoot?
Scoot.
Okay, Scoot.
I'll land on his shoulder as a raven.
Cool.
Yeah, I have lit up the room. I will check for traps with my new illuminated room.
Okay, as you illuminate the room, as everyone kind of files in, there's like a ting, like a flash of a spotlight turning on directly ahead of you, outlining what looks like a big, floating, many-eyed creature wearing a stunning hat on top of it. It looks like Rowan Crooks' hat on top of the Xanathar himself. And then to your sides, right and left, 2 more spotlights turn on, illuminating his face, his toothy beholder face, and his one closed eyeball. How do you all react to this? He's dripping drool from his many, many teeth.
But his eye is closed.
For now.
I freeze.
Uh-huh. Yes.
They ruffles her feathers a little.
Yeah, Lark is even more terrified than before.
Great.
Okay, so we got 1 Xanathar. Were there 2 more people in there?
Nope, just 1 Xanathar with a big hat on his head.
And 3 spotlights.
And 3 spotlights, 2 next to you and 1 behind the Xanathar. And as you start to look around, the center eye opens up. You are not stuck in an anti-magic field like you might expect from your past experiences with beholders. Instead, the beholder talks in Rowan Crooks' voice and says, "You will always walk in the shadow of my heroism." And he's addressing Lark when he says that. And you notice that the light behind the Xanathar is like the shadow of this floating beholder is covering all of you all the way back to the doorway.
Oh, man. That sucks.
I don't like that.
For justice, says Lark, and he charges
Okay.
the Xanathar.
Okay.
And, yep, like Pippin and Mary, I'm 4 steps
Sure, yeah.
behind him and losing ground.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Ilkanze? Raven?
I fly toward one of the spotlights in an attempt to knock it over.
Which one?
The one to stage left.
Okay, like next to you?
Yeah.
And Ilka?
I'm gonna try to throw shatter at the center of his brain mass.
Oh, great.
See if I can disrupt his brainstem.
Okay, so first of all, Lark and Scoot, when you guys get to this guy, 'cause he's not very far away. He's like 30 feet away, we'll say.
Nice.
Your attacks kind of go through him like jello. Like he's not really tangible. Kind of soft, like an illusion, sort of. Zay, when you start fiddling with the light next to you, as you start to cast a shadow, like outwards, like opposite the Xanathar shadow, you notice that he kind of diminishes slightly. He gets a little bit smaller as you kind of block the light, make a shadow of your own. And Ilka, Constitution roll, right, for shatter?
Yes, please.
I got a 7.
Is he is not inanimate. He's a something.
No, we'll say that you don't seem to do much damage to the beholder itself, but the hat just gets blown to pieces.
Great. Do you want the
All over the
thunder
room.
damage?
It's
just
not going to damage
obliterate
him,
it.
so yeah,
Great.
the hat is destroyed.
Sorry about your hat, Lark.
At this point, it's going to shoot an I-beam at two of you, though. We're going to say Lark and Scoot, since you're the closest.
Wait, he's non-corporeal and he can still blast us.
Apparently.
I'm personally offended by this.
The first one is at Lark. It's a chaotic scatter beam. Scoot, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Crit.
Jeez.
Dang.
Jeez.
Call that a
Okay, that was 6 damage. So was it 2 damage? 3? You're not raging, so 3.
Yeah. Yeah, 3.
Right?
Yeah. 3 sounds great.
Yeah. Then it bounces to Lark and Ilka.
I'm really happy with that die.
Yeah. So both of you make con saving throws as well. Or sorry, dexterity saving throws. Yep.
Wait, say it again. Con or Dex? Which one was
Dex.
it? Dex.
Pretty good, pretty good.
18 for Lark.
16?
You guys both pass, so 3 damage. No big deal. However,
Although
Scoot,
if I pass, I get no damage because of evasion.
nice. There you go. So you just duck and dodge your way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still right up on this guy. Scoot,
Yeah.
the laser going towards you is a thin green ray. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to take that die back.
Don't worry.
6 or 14 plus 16.
Okay, you succeed. You resist the disintegration ray. You just you do the Bav Morda and Willow. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
When she grabs the acorn, yeah, you just kind of shake it off.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Good
Yeah,
job,
just
guys.
like Superman Ray in it. Just
Nice.
I'm not gonna have you roll initiative, so you can all do another action and move here if you want to.
Zay lands on the light, and as a raven, she's able to mimic sounds she's heard before. So she calls out, "Shadow!"
Nice. You all hear that?
Who has those light scrolls?
I gave one. No, I gave a potion away.
Would we have our things? We're in Jolly Gents costumes.
You have all your stuff. Yeah. Yep. You're just in costumes.
Alrighty.
I thought I looked like Fire Truck. I misunderstood
It's,
it. Yet again.
honestly, it's open ended.
Okay.
It's a dream-ish situation. So.
Okay. So the beholder is not really corporeal, and she just mentioned shadow. How far away are the lights?
They're like 15 feet on each side of you.
15?
Yep. The other one's like 40 feet back, 15 feet behind the Xanathar.
Yeah, I would disengage and run and stand in front of the light behind him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
If it's 40 feet, I got that. So
Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna, I guess, replace. I don't know. He is shadowed, but you are shadowed with him. So I think that's not gonna have much of an effect on him.
okay.
Yeah.
Will you allow me to retcon and do one of the side ones? Or that's
Well, you got enough move, I think.
Oh,
so
never
you
mind.
could just, yeah.
Oh, it's 15. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I go, am I doing it? Nope. All right. And then I'd go over to a
Yeah,
different
and as you
light.
hook on the other side, that one casts a big shadow across the room. And you notice that he gets like half as big as he was as you're blocking the light from this other spotlight.
Okay.
So, what about everybody else?
Maybe I'll take a. What are the lights like? I mean, I guess they're lights, right?
They're big old spotlights.
Big? I wonder
Like,
if I
Yeah.
could
like the
shoot
bat
it.
signal.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
How far apart are they?
30 feet, 15
and
on each
15.
side. Yep.
Maybe seeing what Scoot's doing, I'll head towards the other one.
Okay. The other gents are looking at you for advice as well.
Smash the lights.
The bird said shadow, so we're guessing.
What does that mean, boss?
We think it means something about casting a shadow or the light giving him power.
Or the raven's name is Shadow.
Yeah, we're not sure.
What should we do?
Stay out of the shadow of the beholder.
Okay. So they all file to the sides and they kind of clump around the spotlights, adding to the shadow that Scoot is casting and the one that Lark is casting.
Yep, headed towards the other one.
Okay.
I as much as my raven can cover, I'm
Also
Without burning
doing
my
the bat
butt.
Just looking
signal.
like the crow.
yeah.
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 So they're like, thanks, 16-string Jack. As their shadows kind of blot out the light. And as the room gets darker and darker, the beholder ahead of you just kind of fizzles out of existence, smaller, and smaller until he goes pop.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a little terrifying. Just so that you all remember, it was 4 years ago to the day yesterday that
my
Lark
gosh.
was disintegrated by the Xanathar. So
So
Here-
he's having a night, is
Yes.
what he's saying.
yesterday,
Right
was the
here
anniversary.
on this stage.
And you all wake up at the same time together in a beautiful place. It's a peaceful forest. It's somewhat fey-looking, kind of reminiscent of Oz. There's birds chirping, dappled sunlight through the leaves.
Wait, Oz like the yellow brick road?
Yeah, like when
House
Dorothy
dro-
first arrives.
Cool.
You know, when she's like walking through and it's all like ding, doon, ding, doon. Anyway, we just watched that.
Sounds like my grandfather clock.
Kind of. What do you all do? Or what do you all... You're back to your normal clothes again. You're no longer in Jolly Gent regalia.
We just got to the forest.
Are our wounds back?
They are still with you. You are lightly wounded.
It's like there's a special dream for each one of us. This is Zay's dream.
Oh, wait, Zay's dream? Cool.
Yeah, Zelifarn.
Hi, Zelfarn.
Oh, I don't know if you can anyone hear but me?
Only you.
Zelifarn's still listening in. Zelifarn, we're in Zay's dream.
What's it like?
Zay.
It's a forest. Scoot's gonna be extra sneaky.
Tell Zelfarn I say hi.
Scoot says hi.
Hi, buddy.
He says hi, buddy.
Thanks.
Oh, my family's going to be here.
Did he say anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Zelfarn, were you with us for our last 3 adventures?
Ilka's asking if you were with us in the last three.
Thanks. I've been listening.
He's been listening.
You guys are killing it.
He thinks we're killing it.
Thanks, Z.
Ilka says thanks.
Tell him I say thanks too.
Ahead of you, in the air, about 8 feet up, there's like a sound as a green portal opens up, kind of sizzling, horizontal, and dropping down from it, there's a sudden chill blowing through this foresty path that you're all on. There's a little like flurry of snow actually that falls through the portal too. And ahead of you is a scale model of a section of the Sword Coast. There's ocean. You can see the coastline on the very top end of it. You can see the spine of the world mountains. And the main attraction that you see on this little scale model is the city of Luskan. You probably know where Luskan is. Being Waterdavians, it's like the next city up from Neverwinter along the coast. Yeah, you can roll intelligence if you'd like to know more about what this place is.
Zay runs towards the model and says, "Hey, look, it's Luskan."
I take out a mini and I put it down.
The model is
Nice.
alarmingly detailed and alive. As you guys get close to it, you can see that there are actually like little boats moving on it and like little tiny people walking around Luskan.
I take the mini back. I don't trust this.
Yeah, and actually, like you put your mini in the ocean, and it's like a little wet as you take it. You put it back in your pocket.
I just found the best table ever.
Ilka's eyes go wide and her fingers twitch a little, and then she intentionally stuffs them in her pocket so she doesn't reach down and squish a little person trying to pick it up. And
Wait, what are you grabbing?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I dearly want to reach down and pick up a little person, and I know I will squish it with my giant fingers, so I am stuffing my hands in my
Be
pockets.
careful if you want to.
Don't tell me that.
You just have to roll for it is all.
That's gonna.
Roll for murder.
This is like Godzilla about to happen with my stabby fingers demolishing Luskan.
I mean, it's your call.
Has the portal vanished?
Yeah, it goes away.
Zay looks around to see if there are any further portals.
Nope,
ready
just the
to
one.
open. Okay.
And actually, you hear a voice kind of like booming around the forest suddenly, Zay, that says, "Zayreen, this is your task. Who will you save?" And as you hear that, you see from the ocean, from the far side of this model, like a hurricane is swirling and heading right towards the city of Luskan. Just adjacent to the city is like a small fishing village full of happy people. And you get the sense that you have the power to affect weather on this table with your magic. Like it feels weirdly familiar to you.
I reach down and I put my fingers in the path between the fishing village and the tornado.
It seems like it's going right towards the city of Luskan, which is a booming metropolis. It's a pirate city, but there are a lot of people there.
Oh, so okay. I can affect the weather.
Yeah. You hear a trolley in the distance. I'm just kidding.
You beat me to that joke. It's the ethics trolley problem.
Right. Yes.
So, is the implication that only one can be saved? Luskan
Well,
or
this
the
thing is
fishing?
going towards Luskan right now, so you have some time to do something if you'd like to. All of you do.
I have a hand. I can block it from the other side. What do you? Does it clear what's happening over there? Or are we just watching Zay stick her hand?
You're just
in
watching
one
this
sea?
hurricane blow towards Luskan.
How big is this model? What are we talking about?
Maybe like 6x6.
Oh, that's significantly larger than I was thinking.
I mean, you can kind of like reach over it. It's low.
Yeah, we're gonna scoop the hurricane out of the water.
I would mold the earth and just put the wall up right
Yeah.
there.
We're actually having
Can't
this
actually
conversation
create a
around
wall.
the scale model.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's getting closer. You got maybe half a minute.
Yeah, I want to physically scoop the hurricane out with my hands.
Okay, it's mostly gaseous, but your hands get really wet and you feel a little bit numb as lightning strikes your hands as you get them in there. But you're not moving the hurricane with your hands. It's just passing through them.
I would like to try to blow on the hurricane. Guess I didn't really specify.
Yeah, which way are you blowing it?
I guess I didn't specify, so
Back to sea.
Random number. Like, let's
Away.
Away.
8
Back to the
directions.
ocean?
4 southeast. So I probably screwed it up.
Doesn't seem to be having much impact.
Okay.
It's still it's a very powerful storm, so it's like the winds are kind of pushing it against your breath.
My con save was 13.
Okay. Anything else?
If I can affect the weather, I'm going to create a tsunami. I'm going to try to create a tsunami in some way to move out from Luskin toward the storm.
To try and bury it?
Mm-hmm.
Use, I guess, does your control water spell shape water? Does that have a saving throw? Or does it just move water?
It just moves it.
Okay. Well, then no problem. Yeah, you wash the storm away. It literally gets encompassed by the water that arcs over it. And you see little people down in Luskin just kind of cheering and laughing. And some look a little worried that a tsunami originated from the land and washed out to sea. But weirder things have happened in the Sword Coast. So
Way to
nobody's
save the
questioning it.
black market. Good job,
Right.
Zay.
Yeah, the pirates are all like, "Yarr!"
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And the scale model starts to like swirl and vanish and melt into the ether around you. What do you all do to react to that one? What's your next step?
Well, they asked us, which will you save?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're not done here.
Well, she saved them both.
I saved them both.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. As you're discussing and mulling it over, you hear another and actually below all of you, a portal opens up.
Whoa!
Yeah, and you drop about 10 feet into a busy room. It's sort of like a NASA control station kind of. There's like metallic tools all around the room. And you see at least 7 other people milling around, like manipulating sort of, there's like a big table in the middle that has all these crisscrossing glowing currents kind of mapping around it. It looks like a map of the Sword Coast again. You hear them talking about ley lines. They're trying to manage the ley lines in the Sword Coast. There's a wizard sort of like a very wizardy looking wizard, like a long flowing beard that's like magically enchanted to kind of like curl into wisps. He's wearing a robe covered in eyes and mouths.
Do I
It's pretty
recognize
weird.
him?
He looks like a familiar wizard you might have seen in busts in the past. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah. And it seems like everyone's trying to manage these ley lines on the central table, like using different workstations, measuring things, talking to each other. Some seem to be enjoying it. Some seem troubled. And this wizard up at the top is barking orders like, move that one over. Send it to Neverwinter. It's very chaotic. How do you all react to this?
Do they see us? Do we exist in this room?
They see you. Yeah. They seem not worried that you're there.
I feel very out of place here.
Okay.
I would like to just sort of put myself up against the wall and be small for a little bit. Just like staying out of the way. I don't know what this chaos is.
Okay. It's hard to do, but you try.
It's
a clean room.
I just try to get out of the way.
What about everybody else?
Who said send it?
The wizard,
I'm gonna go
the head
over
honcho.
and try to hear more of what he's saying.
Sure, he addresses Zay and says, Zayreen, redirect the flow from Neverwinter to Waterdeep.
I do that.
You do? You get the sense, okay, I'm going to give you a heads up that it looks like there's a channel of magical energy that seems to be pumping into the volcano above Neverwinter and like building up some sort of a magical nexus that might cause the volcano to erupt. What he's telling you to do is send the magic over to Waterdeep, which is where like there's this like big laboratory complex shown underneath the city. You get the sense that like this is like the home base Waterdeep. Everything kind of fans out from Waterdeep on this map. So what he's saying is to direct energy towards Waterdeep.
Rather than letting the volcano go.
Yep. Roll knowledge, say. Roll intelligence.
Okay.
Or maybe wisdom, let's say intuition here, wisdom.
11.
Okay. You notice that one of your siblings, Arcturia, the same one that you encountered in the cave a long time ago, she's looking less like weird and butterfly-y now. She just kind of looks like a troubled elf woman. She's saying, how much power is too much power, under her breath, and she's kind of like addressing you, like as if what this wizard is asking you to do is beyond unreasonable.
Okay.
Right. So that's the full context of what's going on here. He's telling you to route more power towards him. You don't do it.
Okay. No.
Okay. He says, Zayreen, make a choice. Right now it's flowing into this volcano. It looks like it's about to erupt and send lava and magma flowing down the river towards the city of Neverwinter.
Oh no. I read. Is there any other option? Do I see another option where I could redirect it?
Only
Other than
the tools at your disposal.
Waterdeep?
I guess roll perception to see what you see on the table.
Oh, I don't see much.
Yeah, you just see the two paths. Like you get the sense that the source of the magical energy is somewhere to the east, and you have the power to you all kind of have the power to redirect it along one of two lines, either towards Waterdeep or towards Neverwinter. So
Can we stop it?
you could try.
Stop
have
it
an
from
idea?
flowing in the first place? What is to the east? That feels very vague.
It like goes off the map. Like there's some other source.
Oh, that's somebody else's problem.
No, if we can stop it coming here in the first place.
How do you want to try to do that?
Brute force, my favorite.
Did I hear my name?
What does that look like? Yeah. Scoot steps away from the wall.
Yeah, is it a visible, tangible line of energy?
Yeah. It's like red swirling, like almost like a wire, a ley line.
Why wouldn't we just cut it?
Cut the red wire.
Yeah.
No, blue.
I mean, we don't want to cut off. We wouldn't want to do anything permanent.
A volcano erupting and blanketing the city feels equally permanent.
Whatever you choose will be very permanent.
Says the
Boss
wizard.
says. The wizard says,
That's on a
and he
sign.
cackles wildly.
It's right above the door.
Can I dig in my pouches? I have a locket. Does this wizard the same as the picture in my locket?
Yep.
That doesn't give me any more information relevant to the situation,
matches, though.
but it is important to know.
Mhm.
Okay. I run up to him and I say, "Is this you?" And I hold up the locket.
And he gasps. Says, "What an amazing caricature! Did you draw it, apprentice?"
No, I found it 40 episodes ago in a shop.
I know not of what you speak, apprentice. You speak in riddles. I like it. All right, the volcano's like starting to erupt and bubble over at this point into Neverwinter. You see little people in Neverwinter running away.
Now that some of it has been expended there, I do shift the line back toward Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of like trying to split the difference. between
I'm
the two?
trying to split the difference.
Okay.
Punish you equally.
No choices.
Yeah, a
also
little lava
choice.
flow. And then direct it
It's a
back.
character exercise. How do you deal with this?
Yeah. So like maybe like a quarter of the city gets fried by lava. It seems like people have enough heads up that like it's going slowly enough that they're evacuating. So the loss of life might not be so bad.
How far away is the volcano from the city?
Like in terms of miles, I think maybe like 20.
But on this, what are we in front of us? This is another.
Oh, like on the table? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
like big model table.
Yep.
Maybe like a foot.
Can I cast Lemon's tiny hut? Can I cast my turtle shell in a way that it blocks off the cities and protects them inside?
Block off the volcano.
Can you scale it down? That's amazing.
You have to be inside of it, so.
Great. I step as close as I can to the table. I cast my dome. Yertle's.
Like you hop up on the table and dome yourself?
Yeah, Yertle's psychedelic tortoiseshell.
Okay, and a lot of the people in the room kind of freak out, and they're like, "Who is that? What is she doing to the ley lines of the?" And like this magical current's kind of like washing around and like sparking off like magical eruptions all around the landscape. Like but it's cut off, so it's not going to Waterdeep or Neverwinter anymore. At least it's kind of off in the woods.
I stand there crouching over my two cities.
Okay. And it seems like the current's getting weaker, so this is kind of how it's going to wrap up, unless you guys have any other changes you'd like to make.
I like that it's temporary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will fade.
The magic
Okay.
is the current is dying down.
I'm just trying to calm down the wizard scientist, saying she does this all the time. It's going to be fine.
He's absorbed in the locket that she showed him, so he's
They're freaking out. In the air.
really-
Oh, sure.
Appreciate this note in the spell. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside.
Nice.
It's the first time you've been comfortable in a little while. Yeah.
Imagine it's dry near a volcano.
Yeah.
Okay. And as the energy dissipates, you hear Arcturia again saying to you, Zay, "Sometimes I wish I could just forget all this, all the pain we've caused." And the laboratory NASA room starts to fade, and you see ahead of you that you're in a stone tunnel now, all four of you. Ahead of you is a door that's slightly ajar that says "Forbidden" over it. The door has some kind of a glowing arcane rune on it, clearly, but the door is also ajar.
We should go in there.
I think Lark and Scoot probably head for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already
It
ajar.
swings open, yeah.
Yeah.
Zay pulls on the tails of their coats and says, "But it's forbidden."
That could just be the name of a person who lives here.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
It's Forby's den.
Forby, I knock on the
Forby.
door.
Inside the room, there are several chests, as well as like on a little podium, a red pillow holding a scroll that the light shines on when you open the door, ominously.
I swear, if that's a scroll of Speak with Animals, I'm going to be so mad.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know how to cast that.
I head towards the chest.
And lots of chests around, you said?
Sure, yeah.
I look for traps.
Roll perception.
Nerd.
Remember when I found every trap in that temple with my body?
Man, that was a nice episode. I was thrilled with that.
What am I rolling? Investigation?
Perception?
Perception.
13.
You get the sense that a lot of these chests are trapped, like especially the ones that Lark and Scoot are going to. There's definitely
Like
some
Scoot, don't stop. Don't touch it.
I
All right.
step inside and use one of my scrolls of daylight.
Shoosh, you can see there are at least 20 chests, as well as this one scroll sitting there. And on the scroll, you see like it's labeled. It says "Power Word Forget" on it.
Oh, I think we're figuring out what happened to me.
Somebody. Oh my goodness. Zay, your brain's been wiped.
Yeah. Well, I think we knew that part. But this might be, yeah.
How it happened.
Why did you ask us to stop, Ilka?
The chests are gonna do bad things. Maybe when you open them, maybe when you touch them, but it won't be the golden riches you're hoping for.
Skeptical.
How skeptical are you?
How?
I'm pretty skeptical.
I'm pretty persuasive. Kind of know a thing or two about falling in traps, but you do you.
Okay.
I'll take the warning.
You hear a voice calling from back saying, "Zayreen, get back here. We have work to do."
Do we all hear that or just
You all hear that.
Okay.
But the scroll is so shiny and lovely. I think I might want to reach for it.
Okay. Do you open it or just like pocket it
Yeah, I'll claim it.
and store
I'll
it
put it
somewhere?
in one of my pouches. Yeah.
Okay. You hear the voice of the wizard behind you, and it's starting to sound more threatening, saying, "Get back here, Zayreen! Get back here!" And it's starting to sound less like this crazy wizard and more like Rowan Crooks ordering you to come back.
I close the door.
Nice. It's muffled.
I grab the red pillow and I stuff it under the door to muffle it even more.
It's even more muffled. So you're stuck in here with a bunch of trapped chests and a scroll.
Wait, was that door was the only way out?
Yeah.
Except for the portal when we black out, when we figure out this puzzle.
I could start blasting the chests apart. That's different from us touching them.
That's a good
Maybe
point.
some are trapped and some have treasure.
What are you gonna do?
What do the chests look like? Do they all look identical?
They're all very simple wooden chests with iron bars for supports. You could probably smash them.
Yeah, thanks for looking at me and saying that. I bet I probably could smash them.
Just throwing out ideas.
I smash one.
All right.
I'm doing it.
All right.
I'm not smashing it. I would like to try to open one using the hilt of my weapon.
Okay.
Bam! Just bashing it near the lock or...
Make a dex saving throw, Scoot.
Why?
Just please.
All right. Ooh.
All right.
Hold on. This might be better. Aha! Okay, dex save.
Yep.
18.
Okay, you take 19 damage halved, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So 10 damage.
Sure.
As arcane lightning sparks out of the chest and zaps you, but you do smash it open. You see another scroll sitting inside.
I see paper. The last thing I wanted to see.
What does it say?
Words.
It says in an arcane text that you don't understand.
I don't understand.
Something.
It might be the menu to Arby's.
Do any of us speak it?
Sure, I think Zay would.
I run over and look over his shoulder at what he's holding.
I didn't touch it.
Yeah, it says
what
power
he's
word
looking-
chaos on it.
Oh.
What's it say?
Power word
says
chaos.
power-
The letters kind of
chaos.
crawl off the page, and it has a smell like brimstone.
Oh, I want to eat it.
Don't eat that. We don't need you to be more chaotic.
I would love to be more chaotic.
So, Zay, you took this scroll too? You have 2 scrolls now?
No, I was just looking at it.
I see.
So what do you do?
Give it to Zay.
I don't have it. Zay can have it.
Oh, take it, Zay.
Take it, Zay.
The voice outside is getting louder now.
Shh,
Frustrated sounding.
I take this and also put it in my pouches.
Okay.
Can we shatter all these
Yeah,
trunks?
how many chests can I get in a 10-foot radius?
Most of them.
Done.
I run,
Shatter.
run away. I run away. Scott moves to the other.
Everyone cover your ears.
Okay.
We're in a stone room. Cool.
I'm going to roll a saving throw just to see. Yeah.
Scoot plugs his ears and also does la 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 just out of habit.
That's nice.
Zay calls out, "Coming!"
How much damage does Shatter do?
We
It
should
does
have,
more on inanimate
3d10?
objects.
should have a tattoo of this spell by now.
It has disadvantage on its saving throw if it is inorganic.
Sure, but how much damage does it do?
Thunder damage, 3d8s.
3d8. Okay. You all take 21 thunder damage
We all?
as the room explodes in a cacophony of. You can make dex saving throws, con saving throws if you want to try and have that, you guys. I know that's your thing. But you all black out as the room just erupts in magical energy, and you feel like you're being fried from the inside out for a moment before everything goes dark.
Would a dirty 20 have it?
It would.
Would a 7 save me?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
How much do I take?
21?
Ouch.
18?
18 would.
Okay. Halved is 21, so
11.
Do I take damage as well from my own spell?
Yes.
I'm going to say my uncanny dodge does not half that damage because I did not see it coming.
Sure. There's not really a place to dodge to either. It's kind of encompassing. But you all black out again one more time at that.
13.
Okay. You come to one more time. A bit more delirious, a bit fried, a bit singed in this dream state. You're getting a bit ragged. And around you are craggy mountaintops. You get the sense that you are giants walking among the mountaintops that previously you were kind of crawling around in the Shadowfell. There's a green light coming from somewhere mysterious. There's mist at your feet. And you all are huge, like taller than mountains as you make your way around.
Did we get any loot from the chests?
Well,
No.
Zay took 2 scrolls, but
Do I still have them? I check my pouches.
you do.
I hope there weren't scrolls in all the other ones because we messed that up.
It's all right. Ahead of you, you see, like through the mist, you don't know what's causing it, but there's a beam of white light kind of shining through the fog of the Shadowfell. Like kind of up high at an angle from you.
Somebody casting Moonbeam over there?
Looks kind of like it.
Look how big I am.
This is fun because it is like we have the mini map again.
Yeah.
And
it's
so,
us.
Yeah, and so I can still like create dams and destroy villages just if I feel like it.
It's very desolate, though. You don't see any life below
Oh, you put
What's-
me in an empty
Yet.
world.
What's the earth? Are we walking on stone, dirt?
you. Crags, yeah, like mountain stones.
Oh.
Cool.
So I
It's
can't
kind of
leave
uneven ground, yeah.
a massive footprint.
You could try.
I take off my boot and I try to leave a massive footprint
Sure.
for my own entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, it's wet down there, so you leave a big footprint.
I'm delighted.
Yep. The wind howls.
I want to go towards the moonbeam.
Okay.
Carefully.
Lark, do you still have those long distance boots?
They're sneaky boots, but yes.
Yeah,
I had the jumpy boots, but
That's the one.
they're in Troll Skull.
that's it.
Does everybody else go with Lark? Or
Oh, yeah.
letting Lark go ahead?
Am I still halfling sized compared to their human sized?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ahead of you, you see, like 50 feet away, getting closer, just sort of a wall, like a cliff face that extends only about 30 feet up. But yeah, it's weird. It almost looks like a castle wall, like built out of.
So 30
mountain
feet,
and-
we can look over it then?
No, you can't see what's up there above
So
it.
not 30 feet. 30 feet relative to us.
30 feet ahead of you and 30 feet up. So I guess like.
We're
what's that,
giants.
45 feet?
How
30 feet relative to you, sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah. We got there.
Yay!
So,
This will be easier with minis.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are like little crenellations and handholds. You could probably climb it fairly easily.
Oh, yeah, we could.
There's also like a mist pouring out of some of the windows around it. And kind of settling at the base of the wall, like a white mist.
I would like to climb not into the mist, but near the source of the mist. If I could get like up to, I'm picturing a window for some reason.
Sure.
But if I could climb up and then just sort of peer in without actually contacting the mist.
Okay, roll acrobatics, Scoot. Or athletics. You can roll athletics. You're climbing.
You love me. Oh, I need it. 10.
Oh, dear.
10. You make your way up the wall, and you can peer inside and see that within this wall is sort of an endless crypt. It looks like the sepulcher that you explored for the Raven Queen before. It's like a big storage museum in there. And there's this white mist that's flowing out. As you peek in the window, you get a huge breathful of this white mist. Just you inhale it by accident. Make a Constitution saving throw, please, Scoot.
Joke's on you. This is what I wanted to have happen. 10 again.
Just 10.
11. I'm sorry, 11.
You forget a treasured memory. I'm not going to tell you what it is
Good.
because you forgot it.
That was easy.
It was from your childhood.
Yeah.
Had to do with your dad.
Oh,
dang.
That was a personal dig, too.
I didn't mean it to be.
You bastard.
But he hasn't showed up much in the campaign.
That's fair.
Jesus.
Wow.
What about the rest of you? Scoot, you can climb up or down. It's up to you.
I think I'm just kind of stuck here for the moment, sir.
Sure.
What the hell was I thinking of?
Yep. You all see Scoot blinking his way through this white mist
Happens to
pouring
me.
out of this wall.
I would climb up after right away.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Athletics or
Or
acrobatics?
acrobatics for you.
Do better than 10.
buddy.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you can make your way up and down without breathing any of that mist if you choose to.
I do.
Great.
What'd you forget?
I didn't forget anything. I'm just here to... What do you mean?
Nothing.
Okay.
Do we observe the mist impacting Scoot?
Yeah, you maybe hear a faint grog, grog, grog in the distance.
That's the
As
sound
if there's a
of
raven
memory
flying by.
flitting away.
It is.
Poor Simon.
Now you know.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to climb and also not be friends with the mist.
Roll acrobatics, please.
Everyone's better at this than me.
Maybe.
You're already
Oh,
better.
yeah.
18?
18.
Yeah, no sweat. All the way up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go up over the top and see what
Okay.
I see.
Cool. What you see ahead of you is more mountaintops, actually, like the ones that you were on before. So it's like weirdly like you climbed up this 30-foot face, and now there are more mountain crags. They look just like the ones that you saw when you arrived in the Shadowfell. Like you actually in the distance, maybe like 20 feet away, you see like that little podium on top of one of the mountains where the sepulcher entrance was that you went into. So you're near where you started in the Shadowfell, but giant-sized.
I think I loosened the ketchup bottle for you guys and made it easier
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
up the... Yeah.
Say?
I transform into a raven and fly toward Ilka.
Easy peasy. So you're all up there. Ahead of you, maybe 50 feet away, you see there's sort of a ring of tall mountains, maybe like 8 feet tall, and that beam of light is shooting out from between, sort of like a Stonehenge situation, with a beam of light shooting out from the middle of that ring.
I feel like we should go to that.
Did you just write down Stonehenge situation?
Yes.
Yeah. I figured.
The song title.
As you make your way over, you see like the remnants of Zentil Keep. Like you like pick your way over it. You see like Jolly Gents, maybe a little spectral Zelefarn down there. They don't seem to notice you.
Do we see ourselves?
You do.
Like unconscious?
Yeah.
Do we see Foro or Manchun? Do we see Rowan's broken little body?
Yeah. Yep.
Is my hat still on, Lark?
Yes. One of the Jolly Gents replaced it, actually. It kind of
Nice.
slid off. Yeah.
All right,
We only had 3 questions, and that was the last one.
Great.
It was the most important one.
And
No.
none of us have a soul shard.
No.
Still?
No.
Well, wait. You don't have it? I thought you did. Sorry, I wasn't tracking that.
DM, do I have it?
You had it, but right now, in this dream
Yeah.
state, you do not.
So,
Yep.
but is it down there
There's a
on
tiny
Ilka's?
one down there somewhere, yeah.
Would that do us any good if I reached down and pluck it up?
You actually cannot. Like
I cannot do
yourselves
that.
down there are not corporeal. So,
Y'all, we gotta get back. Stuff's gonna get weird.
yep.
Gonna.
Yeah.
All right.
Zelefarn, can you see us? We're giants looking down at ourselves right now.
What?
You don't see us?
I don't see. All I see is the Jolly Gents crowding around you, your body, putting your hat back on, and giving you some flowers and a wreath.
If you look up in the sky, you don't see us?
No. What?
This is so weird.
Are you here?
Do they
Yes.
think we're dead? I say it not part of this
Do they
conversation.
think we're dead? We're not dead. We're just asleep.
I think they're just honoring you. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a Jolly Gent thing.
I tell that to everybody.
How far are we from Zelefarn?
You're like standing over him right now.
I want to
Towering
reach down
over him.
and gently poke him.
Okay, he's a little ghosty dragon.
Does anything happen?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I just poked you, Zelefarn.
What?
Zelefarn,
Is that
you
that
just-
weird chill I felt? Yeah. Whoa.
I'm relaying this information back and forth.
Thank you, Lark,
Thanks, Lark.
for being the middleman.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking to Zelefarn again?
Yes, I was.
Did he say hi to me?
Yes, he
Cool.
said you're his second favorite SWOJ member.
Oh, I know.
Yay.
Zay's always the best.
Scoot, if you poke him down there, he'll get all chilly and tingly.
Through the Stonehenge situation ahead of you, you see movement, flickering shadows
Oh, yeah.
at about eye level.
Zay flies toward it.
Yeah, Scoot moves towards the light.
Okay. What about you guys? Same
Yeah,
deal?
same.
Okay, ahead of you, in this ring of mountains, you see what looks like a mirror, about 8 feet tall, made of the same sort of stone as the soul stone that you acquired originally and didn't use. It's got this sort of cloudy.
Rub it in.
Feelings.
Thanks.
Here we are. It's got this sort of cloudy reflection to it. Does anybody get close to it? Like, what do you do as you see this?
Yeah, I don't know any better. I start moving up towards it.
Okay.
Yeah, flapping in front of
Ahead
it.
of you, like reflecting your movements, you see Little Joan and Friar Truck and Rowan Crooks and many other of his loyal jolly gents, sort of like in shadowy forms, just kind of staring at you through the mirror itself, like on the other side of the mirror, with like kind of glowing red eyes.
What?
Spooky.
Okay.
It's a style choice. So they don't seem to be talking to you yet. What's your reaction?
I lift one hand and wave.
They're in the mirror?
Yeah,
Like it's Superman 2?
I haven't seen it,
What? Get out of here.
man. But yeah, they totally are. And when you wave at them, they actually don't wave back. Like once you get closer, they start to like just stare you down.
So it's not like perfect reflections.
No,
not mirrors.
no. It's changing now. It's shifting.
All
They're
right.
becoming cognizant of your presence.
Uh-oh. Just like I did with the treasure chest, hilt of the axe is going into the mirror.
Okay, nice. Roll strength.
I just
You're breaking the mirror?
yeah,
Break the wall.
breaking the wall down, man.
Cool.
Zod's going to get out.
I didn't think of that before this 13 came up. With the 7, so that's 17.
Okay, Crook starts talking to you as you wind up, Scoot, and he's saying, "One day you will become like us. You just don't see through the shadows yet." And then you smash the mirror before he can finish what he's saying.
And then I say, "Nuh-uh."
Yep. And the pieces of mirror come tumbling down at your feet with a tinkling sound. And out of the empty hole of the mirror step out 4 shadowy figures that look like the 4 of you with small changes. Like the Scoot shadow does not have a dolphin tattoo.
Good.
And Lark, you don't have your hat. This shadow one doesn't have their hat.
Clearly not me.
They seem like they don't care for each other. Like they're all kind of like getting their distance from each other as they step out slowly from this mirror. How do you react to this?
It's our Bizarro selves.
Does Evil Scoot have a goatee?
He does, yes.
Oh, nice.
The Ilka is wearing Graalhund livery. And the Zay is actually wearing like a robe with many eyes and mouths on it as well. She has this wild look to her eyes.
These guys suck.
As you say that, Lark, the Zay, Shadow Zay, casts a wall of fire right where the 4 of you are standing, just in a big line. So I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, please. And roll for initiative.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. What do you want first? Initiative or
Initiative, please.
Initiative,
Yeah.
initiative first.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Sweet.
my God.
What you got? Scoot.
10.
5 for initiative. Which kind of saving throw?
Dex.
Dex.
14 initiative.
14. And Lark.
A nat 20, so
Excellent.
26.
Excellent. They rolled very poorly.
And then initiative, that was my dex. Then roll initiative after that, right?
Oh, that was your dex. Okay, so
That's
roll
my
initiative
dex.
then. Yeah, yep.
Oh, we're supposed to do it in the other order. Okay,
Don't
all
sweat
right.
it.
Oh my God!
You got to be kidding me.
That is a
That's your
second
initiative?
nat 20.
So also a
Nice.
26.
Fun, right?
So
You
what
guys-
is going on with this die?
D&D is great now.
This makes up for last episode when I rolled 3 crit fails in a row. So yeah, So
Cool.
then that's 26 also for my initiative.
So you got a great save. You guys roll your saving throws yet?
17 saving throw.
12.
12?
14.
14. All right. Scoot and Ilka, you both take 5d8 fire damage.
That seems fine.
Yeah.
Sorry
Nice.
on behalf of my bizarro self.
Was that a surprise?
20. I don't think so because you're staring them down.
Okay.
Yeah. 20 damage. So if you have it or do anything else, make sure to factor
Well,
it
I
in.
wasn't technically raging, so I was just trying to figure that out, but I'll just take the 20.
Lark, you uncanny dodge it altogether? Or evade it
I
altogether?
evade it altogether.
Yes.
You said 20 total damage?
20 total. And Zay, you take half, so 10. At that, Zelifarn's saying, "What's going on, guys?
We're getting
I
attacked
heard
by
an explosion."
yeah, we're getting attacked by evil versions of ourselves.
Oh, what? What do they look like?
Goatees. A lot of
a
goatees.
lot of
Of course,
goatees.
of course.
Yeah.
I've seen that episode. So, can't you guys just like talk it out or something?
I don't know. They fired a fireball at us or something.
Wall
All right.
fire.
Well, Lark, you
Wall
go first
fire.
here.
Yeah. I guess I'll attack evil Lark.
Okay. He seems to be like really shifty. He's trying to like hide behind the edge of the mirror. He's got this kind of like very proud look to his eyes. He looks destitute also, like he's wearing like rags.
I feel a
He's
little
got
bad for him. I'm
knives.
still attacking him.
Okay, so roll
Yeah.
attack.
All right. All right. So main attack 24 to hit.
Hits.
That's gonna be a because everybody's here. I get also sneak, right? So that is gonna be 6 10? No, you're looking very skeptical.
You're staring him down unless you were like hiding beforehand. I don't think you get sneak attack.
I get my sneak.
Oh, because your rakish shot acid.
Because my
too.
rake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
of
you do.
rakish. Don't make me bust up my flow chart. 'Cause I will.
OP, please nerf.
All right. So 10. Wait, sorry. 9, 11 plus 5, 4, 9. That is 20 on my primary hand.
Wow.
And then to hit offhand with my Crook's dagger is going to be. It's going to be 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Great. All right. 1, 3 plus 4, 7 more offhand.
Very nice. He says, "What are you, some kind of Rowan Crooks cosplayer or something?"
Oh, it's kind of true.
Fighting words. Fighting words.
Yeah. He says, "I know so much more about him than you."
That's not true.
Yes, I do.
I love
And he
it.
starts quoting facts like episode 20 of the broadsheet that was published in Neverwinter in 1428.
I try to answer every single thing that he
Oh my
throws at
god,
me.
it's loud.
Yep.
Oh, that should just send me into a rage
Out geeking
instantly.
each other.
Yeah. Ilka, it's your turn.
I'd like to bane 3 of them.
Cool.
I'd like to do that to Lark, Ilka, and Zay.
They make wisdom saving throws?
Each one needs a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
How am I offended by that?
She figured you could handle it more
I'm
than the
thinking
rest
about
of us.
spellcasting.
So Ilka succeeds. The other 2 fail.
Good. They must roll a d4 and subtract that anytime they make an attack roll or saving throw.
Got it. And that's concentration.
Yep.
Do you move or do anything else, or is that it?
And then I'm gonna bardic inspiration at Scoot.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice. And the Shadow Ilka is like calling you out, being like, "You're disloyal to the family. How could you?"
Family is losers.
Wow. You're
She gets
right.
out her concertina when you say that.
I get out
That's
my
such a jam.
concertina, it's better.
Oh, man. Takes us to Scoot.
Scoot rages.
Oh, good. The other one does too.
For
the record.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I go right after the most dangerous member of their party, and I attack the Shadow Ilka.
The second most dangerous.
No, Shadow Ilka. I can tell. I can feel a shatter coming my way right now.
Right.
So I would like to go over towards Shadow Ilka
Do
and do a couple of attacks, please.
it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right, attack roll 1.
Hits.
18 with a lot of extra. Attack roll 2.
Also hits.
Okay, 14 with some extras. So here we go. 2d6 plus 7 slashing. So that's 8. So 15 slashing
Nice.
plus 7 fire.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Attack 2 is 7 plus 7, 14 more. So we're up to 36. Plus 3 more fire. 39 damage
Excellent.
Oh my
to
goodness.
Shadowy Ilka.
Yeah, she's looking real beat up. She's never faced a threat like this before.
This is for not teaching me note 1 first. You started with 2 and 3. What is that going to do? Come on.
It's scaffolding!
Well, she winds up and just jams her concertina, and a sudden loud ringing noise erupts from right between the 4 of you, essentially, outwards. So please make Constitution saving throws.
Sounds like a shatter spell.
Yep.
Lame.
I got a 20.
Nice.
17. You said con?
21.
So I'm at 22.
13.
Fail. Succeed. What'd you get?
21.
Succeed.
8.
Fail. 19 damage. 19 damage.
Okay.
And then,
Although I see her, so I'm going to uncanny dodge it to half.
but it's not a, okay, uncanny dodge. Got it.
Any chance I can shield from that?
With a shield spell?
Yep.
Nope, that increases your armor class.
I am unconscious.
Oh,
Womp.
you got deaded by your own
Deaded
evil
by
twin.
myself. Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, and she picks up your concertina and starts to check it out.
I hate that.
Unacceptable.
The Shadow Zay casts a moonbeam right on you, Zay, right on your position. So make a wisdom saving throw. Or, Constitution saving throw.
Also a
Jeez.
20.
Very nice.
Oh my god.
This is getting
20
ridiculous.
You guys.
What is happening tonight? This is
This is
don't
my
know.
amazing.
new favorite die.
Okay, you take 6 damage. You're like moonfire, moonbeams. What's that?
Quite familiar.
Yeah.
I just sidestep out of it.
Yeah. And
Actually,
then-
I revert to my original form.
What is it?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that'd be kind of amazing to
No,
see.
yeah. Well, I was a raven, so I am now a halfling.
There you go.
Sweet, it saves me a bonus action later.
Nice.
That's action economy right there.
Nice. At this point, the shadow lark steps forward and starts to like flank around Scoot. He kind of like ignores you. He's like you're just a pleb. You don't know anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
This guy sucks so much.
And the shadow Scoot comes around the other side of you. And then he says, like, back off, kid, to the shadow lark. And the shadow lark is like, what are you talking about, man? And the shadow Scoot's like, I got this. And so shadow lark backs off, and shadow Scoot, raging, takes a swing at you.
What? I haven't done anything to him.
And the shadow lark is like, it's your funeral, old man. Talking to the shadow Scoot.
I would never say that to you, Scoot. Real Scoot.
One is a crit hit, and the other one's a 3. So
Okay, so we'll say 2 misses.
So that's a d12. Let me see. Da.
That's a lot of noise back there.
26 plus 4. 30 damage, 30 slashing damage, Scoot.
Okay, halved.
My.
Yep. And he starts to like get even more frenzied. Like he's starting to like seethe, and his red eyes are kind of like blazing. He's doing something that you're not familiar with.
Meh.
Getting more frenzied.
That's a lot
Oh.
of people in my life just doing things I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
Shatter,
Right.
don't know how that goes.
Takes us back to Lark, I think, right?
I haven't had a turn.
Oh, sorry, Zay. Yeah. My bad.
Since I am now a halfling again, thank you, Shadow Zay, I am going to cast Balm of the Summer Court on Ilka for 20. And then I'm going to conjure animals, 8 constrictor snakes, and send 2 each after the our shadow selves.
The Shadow Ilka casts Counterspell as you try to do that, Zay. Please. Sorry, it's a 3rd level spell?
Conjure animals is a 3rd level spell, correct?
Okay. Then the spell fails. She holds out her hand up from the concertina and like twists it in the air, and there's a wave of noise that kind of just like kind of slaps you in the mouth and cuts off the spell in its tracks.
Zay growls.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
And she kind of laughs. Just a little bit.
Evil Bizarro SWOJ is the worst.
Zelfarn's like, but they're you guys, right?
They're how things could have turned out.
Yeah.
With different choices.
Yeah. So maybe you can still connect.
Wait, is Zelifarn saying
Zelfarn's
that?
talking to you, Lark, since
Okay.
you just said they're the worst.
That
Yeah.
does sound like what would you usually try to do, but can we not be friends?
Anyway, it's your turn, Lark.
I get, so did Lark left me, but I didn't get an opportunity to attack because he has the
he
same
disengaged,
abilities.
we'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will follow him and attack, I guess.
Okay.
All right, well, but let me think. Actually, it probably makes more sense to attack one of you two, probably the spellcasters. Yeah, I will. Let's see. Who took the damage? Who took the biggest damage? Your evil Ilka did, yeah.
I knocked her for 30-some.
I'm gonna go after evil Zay. Actually, evil Zay.
What you gonna do?
I mean, I only have one thing I can do, so I go over there,
Just going
blades
swinging.
ablazing.
Okay.
And oh no, did everybody see what that was? Was it a 10? I can't. People who are watching and not in the glare of the light, I think it was a 10. So that is going to be a 17
Hits.
hit. Oh my!
Never getting that die
God.
back.
Why did I have a second Johnny jump up? That's a terrible idea. Thanks. It's that kind of night, y'all. All right, so
What'd you get?
So the Ouroboros rapier, when I roll an 8,
nice.
means that I can compound the damage. So I'm going to roll again.
What? That's awesome.
A 15 plus 1 is going to be 16 damage plus my dex is going to be so that's going to be 20 plus because he's in. Is the evil Zay engaged with anyone else?
We'll say that she wasn't looking at you, so
Plus
she was moon firing.
another 19, and then my offhand to another 17.
Hits. Die number 20 here.
Yeah.
8 more.
So what's the total?
30.
30, 40? It's around 40.
Rewind the tape, Scott. What was it?
We'll find out.
It was
I'll rewind it.
Yeah, thank you.
I wrote down a number.
It was a lot.
36, thank you. They're looking rough and scared at this point, the 4 of them. Like, they're looking at each other, and, like, none of them have friendly feelings for each other.
I was specifically attacking Ilka, who had already
I thought you
taken.
I think you
Zay.
said Zay. You had said
Oh yeah,
Zay.
that was Zay. Never mind. That was
Yeah.
Zay. Right. Never mind.
I don't need to rewind the tape for that one.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
takes us to Ilka, right?
Cool. I'm putting up Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, choppy.
Yeah, I've had about enough of this.
Okay. So who are you in
Let's
between?
see if Ilka lets you.
She
Ooh.
does.
Yeah, so I get a 15 feet out from me.
Okay.
Anyone within it is halved in their speed. And then when they start their turn there, they must make wisdom saving throw, and if they botch it, they take lots of damage.
Okay, so you could get in the middle of all four of them, but you'd also hit Scoot, I think, because he's
I
engaged
can
with it too.
designate any number of creatures to be unaffected by it.
Great. So, what do they roll?
Please say me. Please say me.
Yes.
Thanks.
My besties. Wisdom saves. And this damage happens on their turn, not on my turn.
Okay,
It is a protective spell that is up for now.
cool. Sounds good.
And then with the bonus action, does anyone particularly need heals?
Oh, I would like some.
I'm going to throw some healing over at...
Don't you need heals?
I got 20.
All right, yeah.
She brought me back to life.
You got more than me.
That's percentage-wise. It's a lot.
All right.
6.
Thank you much.
You feel better for 6.
I do. I was going to say.
Is that right? 6? 8. My spell adds 8.
Okay, Scoot, takes us to you.
Yay, what's up? What's the situation here?
Well, there's a moonfire blasting down on one of your friends.
Okay.
I believe you're still in it, Zay.
I would have moved out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have flown out of it.
There's spiritual guardians that look like...
Oh. Miniatures of us, but really, like, creepily positive?
Oh,
Not shadowy.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
To them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like very the best, most ethical people they could have been.
Wow.
Like freaking Boy Scouts.
Oh, I want to attack the spirit guardians.
Yeah.
I feel
just-
inadequate.
What a bunch of nerds.
They're so healthy, it makes you sick.
What do you got, buddy?
All right.
Gross.
So Shadow Zay is looking
rough,
iffy.
yeah.
Yep. All right.
All three are looking pretty rough, except for Scoot.
Can I get somewhere and not take an opportunity attack, or like people right? Like I got Bad Scooter next to me and Bad Lark is
Yeah,
nearby.
Bad Scoot is next to you. Bad Lark is not engaging you.
I guess. Am I next to Bad Ilka still? Because I had attacked her on my last turn.
Then yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attack Bad Ilka some more.
Okay.
I'm gonna be lucky for that first roll. Jerk. I'm gonna add my Bardic Inspiration to that 6.
Nice.
So, oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that's plenty.
Does it?
Okay, so attack 1 lands and attack 2. 7. I will use a second lucky, and I'll take the 10. So
Great.
17.
So the ring of mountains all around you is starting to get like chopped up by all these little shining SWOJ people.
Okay.
How much damage do you do, Scoot?
Okay, thanks for asking. We got... That's 8 plus 7, so 15 slashing, and then is that 9 fire? So we're at 24.
Okay.
Attack 2 is 17, so we're at 39.
Yep.
Am I right? 37?
24 plus 17.
Sorry. That's 41.
34, 41.
41. And add another 7 to that, so
48.
48
Yeah,
fire.
so Shadow Ilka goes down. She stumbles on one and says, "Somebody help me!" But nobody does,
Oh, because they don't care about each other like we do.
apparently.
If possible, I don't know if you'll allow this, I would like to grab and sling the concertina.
Yeah,
Just I just want to make sure that is on a SWOJ shoulder somewhere.
sure.
I just want to get that up off the ground.
Sure.
I am pleased.
Yep.
And then I turn and square off with Goatee Scoot and be ready to go.
Okay. At this point, they all take damage from your spirit guardians. So
Yes. I need some wisdom. Wisdom saving throws from them.
I think he rolled already.
Oh, you already rolled. Great.
Yeah, one of them succeeded. I think Zay succeeded.
Great. Then they take 3d8 necrotic, half on fail. They take 6 plus 7 plus 1, 14.
14. They all are looking so rough and terrified by these tiny little miniature versions of SWOJ that they all like put down their weapons and just kind of look at the four of you in terror, and they try to like get away from your little buddies. Do you keep the spell on, or do you like when they stop being threatening?
Oh, when they've disengaged, because it's a 15-foot radius around us, they won't chase them outside the 15 feet.
Okay,
So
so
if they're stepping back,
they would step away from you then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do all the spirit guardians have SWOJ t-shirts?
absolutely. and sharp, pointy teeth.
But the new design that we haven't come out with yet.
Right, yeah, better than ours.
Yeah,
Better than our shirts.
the new art.
Do you guys address them at all? Do you say anything to them as they stop being threatening towards you?
I would like to hand the concertina to Ilka and say, "Here you go, friend."
Me, Ilka?
Yeah.
Shadow Ilka's
No,
unconscious.
real
No, you're real Ilka.
Oh, I'm
Real.
going to take my concertina back. I'm going to thank Scoot earnestly. And then I'm going to crouch down and cure wounds on Shadow Ilka.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
Roll healing.
Can't I find anything today? I have too many spells.
Evil SWOJ, are you fighting for anti-justice? What are you guys doing?
Zay says, I fight for my master. Scoot says, I just like to fight.
It tracks.
And the Lark is just staring pins and needles at you. He's still pissed off.
Who's your master?
She says,
Manchun?
She says, Halaster.
Halaster the wizard?
I stabilize Ilka for 10 points.
She says, thank you. Thank you so much. You seem like you know some stuff that I don't, some spells, some stories, some songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we can do a backstory in this moment, but I think I would just shorthand tell her the process of Grandpa Mordecai. You got to go back like 70 episodes to get that.
Nice, nice. And as you start to like diffuse the situation, there's a clap of light. And all of a sudden, the shadow SWOJ, like as she's nodding and listening and smiling, they disappear. And in front of you is a defeated, spectral, shadowy-looking Rowan Crooks, like bound, with the soul stone kind of resting on top of him.
With the one that Ilka was
The one that
carrying
Ilka
that we
had.
forgot about? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
Yeah. And you hear a gronk, gronk as this large raven-like figure starts to swoop down towards you, and it swirls, and a bright gray light shines, and then this sort of crow-winged woman, maybe like 10 feet tall, lands opposite this Rowan Crooks from the four of you.
We got him, Your Majesty.
Twin Portals is produced and edited by Scott Hebert. The adventure is created by our Dungeon Master Matthias Valero, and the rest of the Silver Waves of Justice are played by Kendra Carlson, Beth Brophy, and Justin Peck. Thank you to everyone who came out to this live show. We once again all had a fantastic time putting on a show for you. Our next live show is on the calendar for Saturday, July 13th. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Show starts at 7. It's all at the Teatro Zuccone again, 222 East Superior Street in downtown Duluth. We hope to see you there. Scott Hebert is a fiscal year 2023 and 2024 recipient of a Creative Support for Individuals grant from the Minnesota State Arts Board. This activity is made possible by the voters of Minnesota through a grant from the Minnesota State Arts Board, thanks to a legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Thank you to Leland Campana for use of his song Avernum as our theme song. Thank you to the Teatro Zuccone, Mary Fox, and Jody Chiava for all of their support. And once again, thank you all so much for listening to Twin Portals. Big changes coming. We'll see you in July. Come down the aisle. Totally. Because then Matthias is the last one, and he can just take that path around.
Yep.
I'll be up. Yeah. So, really solid.
Sounds grand.
I solved the speaker system. It's the two, instead of left and right being plugged into the crossover correctly, they were incorrectly. And I could be more specific, but it meant that only one of the two cables was actually plugged into the crossover in a way that did anything. So, no wonder it didn't work. Yeah. There was a high impedance air gap.
High impedance air gap.
High impedance air gap. That's going to be...
That's
it's
a character.
It's like a pep deck.
Yeah.
All right?
High impedance air gap.
No, it's a Jolly Gent.
Perfect.
All right.